welcome to video number 2.
Number 2.
We're back.
Welcome. We are coming to you from the middle of the day. So
On Monday,
it is now
17th.
the 17th, yep. So you probably last saw us maybe around the, I want to say 14th.
No, earlier than that.
Anyway,
we had a bit of time.
We've had some technical difficulties, we've had things going on, but we are back and it is the middle of the day, so we have been doing quite a bit. So look forward to in this video, we are going to be getting our floor delivered. We're also going to be attempting to repair our damp issue that we've got at the back of the house with dry rod. If you haven't heard of it, then
get to know.
Yeah. What else? We also dismantled the wardrobe and sold that. That is gone. Well, that will be gone. You'll see in the video.
We've rearranged some bits as well.
We've rearranged some bits. We're gonna hopefully be tackling. We're gonna be putting a second coat of paint in the kitchen on the strip where our radiator is going, and then we're gonna finish off sanding the ceiling in the extension part of the living room. And see how that comes out. So yeah, there's all of that. That's just today. So there's going to be much more. We'll be doing things tomorrow. Yeah. The day after.
We've got a lot
so yeah, well, hopefully you'll have a week's worth or a few days at least worth of things that we've been getting up to. Yeah. Yeah.
So we're just going to take you along, just show you what we're getting up to, and just show you how we're doing things and the mistakes that we make along the way, basically, because this is a right roller coaster, this renovation malarkey.
Yeah, it's hard work. We were saying earlier, like once this house is done, which hopefully, you know, we don't have a time frame, but maybe by the end of the year. Once that's done, we're never doing it ourselves again. You know, we tend to do a renovation again where we get more people in to help and to do things, but ourselves.
I mean, you never know. We might get to the end of it. We might think, actually, yeah, we could. But I think it's just now at the moment we're just like in the trenches of it.
You know, when you see that like finished product, maybe you'd be like, oh, that was like worth it. Which I'm sure it will be worth it. And I know we're saying it's hard work and we're literally like 3 weeks in, and we probably haven't even done the hardest of it.
No.
But I tell you what. It hurts, the amount of injuries I have had myself.
Yeah, bless. You had a few injuries.
It's not fun. So
we will, as I said, we'll show you everything that we're up to, and we're just going to bring you along with us for this week and maybe a bit of next week as well. We'll see how far we're going to take this vlog. But yeah.
And bear with us with the editing. I know we're not editing professionals.
It's quite basic videos really, aren't they? But
it'll hopefully get better the more we make videos, but
it's mainly just so we can document the journey, to be honest, and we can show you all the process, and maybe if there's anyone else who's renovating, we can, you know, have a chat and just relate and see what you're up to and see what advice we can give each other. And
but please be kind in the comments. We're not professionals. We don't claim to know everything. We're just doing our best.
Yeah, exactly. We're just trying things out and just trying to do everything that we can to save money and to do as much as we can ourselves. So yeah, you will see what we get up to this week. Morning, everyone. Welcome to vlog number 2. We are about to dismantle that the sellers kindly left for us, even though it's not built in and it wasn't in our contracts. But we thought this is basically the only thing they're left, so we were like, we'll just dismantle it. And someone from Facebook Marketplace is buying it for a tenner, so we're selling it
£10.
£10 that we didn't have before into the reno budget. Oh yeah. Basically, I'm gonna do a time lapse. No, I actually have been dismantling it, so we're gonna do a time lapse of me dismantling it. Yeah, I've taken out 4 screws. I'm a renovator. I'm gonna do a time lapse of us dismantling it.
Okay, well, take this then.
Wardrobe all gone, no more. So now we just need to go and let the people collect it. And here she is. She did fall on Adam's toe, but we won't talk about that. Yeah, all ready for collection now. So now we just need to crack on with the rest of our endless list of things we need to get done in the next 2 days. So a little update for in here. You can see me in this mirror now. There's another one there as well. It's a bit weird. We have had to stack all of the boxes that were all over here, which you would have seen in the previous video, I think. We've stacked everything on this side because it was very kind of crowded over here, and now the wardrobe's gone, we can use this little alcove bit to put the boxes there because we need this clear for our bathroom delivery that's hopefully going to be coming today. Because the bathroom's literally just on the other side of this wall, so we need this area clear so that we can, yeah, just keep the bath in here and everything until the guys are ready to install that, which is happening in a couple of weeks, which is very exciting. So yeah, a little bit of progress for the morning, and we'll keep updating you. This is the current sitch. We are at the moment trying to do the dry rod, which is the damp proofing solution that we need for the outside of the house because we've got damp coming through the conservatory. And we bought this kit from B&Q. How much was it?
70 quid, something like that.
No, I think it was 120.
Oh. Was it?
I think it was about 120, but it depends what size you need and how many rods you need and everything, because they do come in different sort of packs. But there was a tradesman who said he would charge, was it £700?
£700 to treat with this.
To use this. And we were like, okay, but we could just buy it ourselves.
Yeah, he told us what it was. He was like, oh, it's called dry rod, it's really good stuff, you can look it up, it's really good. We looked it up and saw the price, and we were like, okay, so why are you charging £700 to do something that costs
exactly
obviously labour, but
yeah, I mean, £700 is ridiculous. This is why you need to be a DIYer. But look at this drill bit that it comes with, and it's giving narwhal vibes to me.
It is.
So yeah, we're just measuring because it does give you instructions. These are to sort of shove in the holes afterwards. This I think is to cut the rods down, if I remember rightly from the videos I've watched, and then this is the mortar repair. So you have to repair the mortar after you've like inserted the rods and everything, so they just sort of sit in the wall. But this should hopefully sort the damp problem. This is supposedly the best stuff to get, this dry rod. As you can see, we have marked out all along here where we're going to be drilling the holes. We decided that this part there's a higher ground level, so because what was it, 120 millimeters, no, 150 millimeters off the ground, and they have to be 120 millimeters space between them. So we're going to drill all the holes through there using this massive drill. So let's give it a try, let's see how it goes. Firstly, we've had to pause the dry rodding because we've realised we need to switch to our impact drill, so we're switching to this bad boy. And we've also had another development, which I'll show you. They still haven't come to pick up the wardrobe, so I love that.
They're coming.
They're coming. We have our floor. A massive pallet.
Big old box of floor.
And now we need to get all this inside, so wish us luck. Here we have, be careful, the flooring that we've gone for. So this is a major sneak peek because you can literally see it there. That's like what we've gone for. It's herringbone and it's a light oak. We got it from Discount Flooring, wasn't it?
Discount Flooring Depot, I think.
Yeah, online. It was actually a really good price. This is our underlay here from Howden's. But yeah, we got it for a good price. We did buy the underlay from this company originally as well, and we cancelled it because we could get this for a better price, because Adam's dad has got a trade account.
I think it wasn't a better price, it was actually £20 more, but it was
better quality underlay that would be better for this kind of flooring as well. And funnily enough, the guy that just came to collect the wardrobe said he works for a competitor company of this brand of flooring, Egger, I think is how he pronounced it, which is actually quite funny. Like, what are the chances of that? He was like, oh no.
He's South African.
Yeah, he had a South African accent, which is just an incredible accent. Love that. Oh yeah, I think we were just trying to work out if they've come in these really long planks or if this is a cover, so we thought we'd open one and see. I think it's just a cover, isn't it?
Don't know yet.
When we got a sample, it was like one small plank. Oh really?
So it's large herringbone. So like, rather than the planks going like this.
Yeah, because look, you can see the herringbones going through this way because obviously, so you basically place them next to one another, I assume.
So imagine it at an angle. Yeah, I can't really show you right
obviously,
now.
yeah.
It has, I think, some of the half of left and half of right in one pack.
I think that will make it much easier to lay then, because you're just laying massive planks rather than doing loads of mini little planks like this.
Well,
so
you've got to look at it like that's one.
Yeah, that's one like triangle, because realistically the other triangle will go that way, I think. Do they give you instructions?
It does give you instructions, but just how to lay straight, not herringbone.
Interesting. Well, on that photo you can see there it's herringbone because it's going in a triangle.
Yeah.
And there's like a line down the middle.
It's interesting because when I saw this amount of packs, I thought, oh, they have to be the small ones.
That's
because
what
there's so
I thought,
many packs.
but it's just because they send them like this in a huge.
But there's still the click together.
Yeah, they've still got this ridge on the edge, which is fine.
Yeah.
So I think, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. I love it.
Still not. I love the colour.
And it's such good like quality as well. Like when you feel it, it's really nice.
I'm trying to see if there's a different direction below.
Well, it smells a bit like, you know, when you buy something new, it smells a bit like. Ooh.
Yeah. So. When it comes to that, which is you're probably looking at another like 2 weeks until we lay this.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
We put all the flooring in the kitchen down a bit, and yet this room needs the flooring.
Yeah, this flooring needs to.
Stupid.
It might have been a bit stupid, but hopefully it's going to be fine. We just basically had nowhere else ready to put it, so we had to move all the dining stuff that was here and put that in the conservatory, and then we've put this in here. Yeah. So we're going to try and lay this at some point, but we're not quite ready yet. We need to wait until the living room is all painted and then we're going to lay it so that we don't get paint on it. Yeah. So that's going to be fun. Stay tuned for that.
We finished the holes that we're going to do on this side. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes. This is what we're putting in. They're like these, they look like candles almost.
They do actually.
But hopefully it should slot all the way in, and then that's it. And then you move on to the ones over there, and then we repair the mortar over the top of them, and then they release their chemicals.
Yeah, they do give you this cutter as well, in case, I don't know if you can see that, they do give you this in case you need to cut them down. That one just goes straight in.
Yep.
So basically, as you can see, Adam is literally just sliding them into the wall.
And push them a little bit in, so we've got.
And then they just are in the little holes. So they release. I don't know the exact science behind it, but it says that it stops rising up by creating a waterproof mortar core. So they actually release a chemical that's in there. It's 100% active ingredient, patented technology apparently.
There we go.
Bit of Dragon's Den. Yeah, so look, you can see it there, that little white bit. So they just literally go in like that, and then that is what creates your damp-proof course apparently, which is, I think it's very clever actually.
They are cool. They are clever.
When you definitely you need the right drill. You need to use the hammer drill. Or an SDS or something like with a bit of power, so that you can actually drill into the mortar. And then
you can't do this with a cordless.
No, and you need to measure correctly and everything, and make sure you're putting it in the right height. But I think that's pretty good, because then all you have to do is just repair the mortar. Hopefully in future, because this should sort the damp problem. So if we were to ever sell this house, which after all this work probably won't, but if we ever to sell it, then at least there hopefully won't be a damp issue anymore, because these will be fixed. And yeah. Maybe they'll find this video and find us damp proof in the house.
Maybe.
So yeah, now we're going to move on to all of these holes. After many trials and tribulations, we have completed the damp proof course. As you can see, we've filled in, patched up all the mortar, and it's all along here. Adam did, I would say, 98% of the work, and I just assisted, so props to you. I was looking at that plant earlier and thinking it's very spiky. I don't let's get rid of that. Yeah, so all complete. Hopefully no more damp. This is our next project. This ceiling needs to come down. Why does it need to come down? The plasterer asked you to take it down for some reason, because he needs to redo it.
Replaster it,
Right, so this needs to be redone.
We need to make sure there's insulation up there as well.
This is going to be our utility room. I know it looks like an absolute hovel at the moment.
Yeah,
but
we need to really sweep it all up and shit.
Yeah, it is going to be the utility room though, eventually, hopefully. So, yeah, that's what we're working with. It's now the next day, one A&E trip later because Adam stepped on a nail. Poor thing. We have taken the skirting off on this side. I'll just show you. So, got them here, another little one over here, and now we just need to do the rest of the room. So, and our bathroom delivery's just turned up. So, yeah, we just got to get all these off. I want to keep them in one piece, hopefully, because they're in really good condition. This one seemed to come off fine, so fingers crossed we'll be fine. Currently getting some more skirting off, as you can see. Managed a couple, really long one there, little one, another little one. We're just numbering them. Who told you that to do this?
My dad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he said if you write the number on the wall where you've taken it off and then on the skirting board, you'll know exactly where they go back. Okay, this is our progress. We've managed to get the majority of the skirting boards off, even behind the radiator. Very difficult actually, but that's all off. We've left one over there on still because we've got people coming to sort out the radiator. Yeah, all of these.
How it came up.
Oh my goodness, yeah, we kind of ended up putting some of this flooring up as well. And as you can see, this is, what is that, laminate or lino?
This is like a lino, yeah.
It's like a lino that's literally just ripping up. But yeah, you can see the other floor underneath, which is actually like the hard floor, which we're going to have to also take up when we put our new flooring down. But just this skirting here and this skirting here to go. Currently getting all this flooring up because we've decided actually we should probably go to the dump. So we've got so much rubbish, haven't we?
Yep.
So we're just literally cutting all these bits out so they'll fit in the car. There goes the Hoover.
My bad.
Yeah, we are just trying to clean up a bit in here, I think, because we really just need to. We've got so much stuff in the house now because we've had so many deliveries today.
Yeah, and we're doing a ceiling on Friday, so.
Yeah, exactly. This ceiling we're now actually going to just board over,
Yeah.
rather than skim it, because it's just going to take so long. Like, you remember the struggle with this bit from the last video, which actually is pretty good at the moment, but
It's better, but not great.
yeah, we're going to patch that up, and then this bit we're going to board over with the help of Adam's dad, so that will be good. Yeah, we're just cutting these up for now. We're back in the scene of the crime.
Yeah, no more nails in my feet.
Please do not step in anyone else. We just got to
There's
get
There's so many nails.
all of this down for when the plasterers come in on Friday.
Either Friday or Saturday.
Friday or Saturday, so yeah, got to get this done. Almost last job of the day. Penultimate job of the day, I would say.
Yeah. Okay, this is what we have been up to. Adam has pulled all the ceiling down from the little utility room. So much dust, it's actually insane. We've made the house filthy, but this room is going to have a good transformation. We've got a plasterer coming in a few days, so yeah, excited to see how this room turns out. This is just a quick check-in to show everyone what Adam did on a bit of a moment of madness before he left for work this morning. We had this panel. I'll try and find a clip before to insert. It was just above the stairs here, little spoiler there, but yeah, so the head height of the ceiling was basically here, and the panel was coming down here, and Adam has removed said panel. And look at all of this head height that is above here. I mean, this looks a bit ominous up here, so we need to have a closer inspection of that, but it's completely different wallpaper as well to the pink,
So not 100% sure about that, but look at the difference that makes. I mean, I'm gonna try and zoom out. There we go, you can see a bit better now, but that difference is crazy. I mean, it just gives this hallway so much more space, and yeah, it's really, really nice. I mean, this is where the stairs above here are going to go for the loft conversion when we do get our loft conversion done. So this probably would have come down anyway, but I'm going to take this little panel here out as well, just so it's fully extended the head height. But wow, it really, really does make a big difference. So we have a new radiator. Look at this bad boy. What do you think?
Love it.
Yeah, me too. They've just come and fitted it, and it looks so good. Obviously, as you can see, we've still only painted this one little section, so you kind of, if you block out the sides here, you can get a better idea.
From that angle, it looks like there's a gap in it, look.
Oh yeah, it does actually. I have to, yeah. But yeah, this is a lovely radiator, and they've replaced all the pipes along here. There was a big pipe as well coming all the way down here, if you can remember. They're going to come back to cut this bit off, but yeah, they did a really good job. It looks really good. And his brother.
I think it was Jordan. I might be wrong, but that could be wrong. Sorry,
apologies if that's wrong. Thank you. Yeah, we'll show you.
Show them the fireplace.
Obviously, we already showed you this in the previous clip, but just to get a bit more of an overview, now it's been kind of cleaned up a bit more, even though it doesn't look like it, because look at all that mess. But it does look so much better. And the pipe that was running along here,
it's gone.
All gone. So now we just need to take this little bit of skirting off, and then yeah, perfect. But this is also going to be the last site of this Artex ceiling, because Adam and Bob are going to be
Bob the Builder
sorting this tomorrow. So yeah, all good progress. A lot of good progress today. So happy with that. My voice is going.
Right, who are you? Hello, I'm Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder. It's my dad, Bob. He's here today. What are we doing, Dad?
Right, we're finding all the horrible lath and plasters on the ceiling.
Disgusting. Yeah.
They're disgusting, as you say.
It is
so
disgusting.
rather than taking the whole lot down, we're finding the joists, and we're going to be tacking 12.5 feather edge plasterboard on there.
There you go.
Tapered, rather. And yeah.
You can tell the difference between what we're doing and when my dad's saying what we're doing, because he's saying 12 and all this, and I'm just like, yeah, we're putting some board up on the ceiling. That's all I'd say. I ain't got a clue.
Then I will tape joint it.
Tape joint it.
And easy fill.
Easy fill.
And then with a bit of water mixed in with the emulsion, the first coat of emulsion.
Yep.
Yep. Leave that a couple of hours. And
there you go.
Then you another 2 or 3 coats of emulsion. Job done.
Job done. There we go. Sweet. Right, I will update you when we've actually start putting the boards up, I guess.
Yeah, well, we just got to finish off now, just
finding the joists. We've got the 2 over here.
We'll
start across this
one
way.
into the other, mark it all out.
Cool. Right.
Lovely job.
Sweet. Hello, my dad has just left, as has my brother, who was also here to help. But a ceiling up, new plasterboard ceiling has been scrimmed, which is like the tape that goes through the joints and stuff, and then it has been filled. It needs to dry, so my dad is coming back tomorrow morning for an hour or so, just to sand it and then maybe patch up some bits that need to be patched up. But yeah, looking good. But after that's done tomorrow, we can basically paint the ceiling if we want. But we should probably start with the walls. I don't know, maybe start with the ceiling. But now we're going to go and run some bits to my brother's and then come back, and I think we're just going to relax because it is Saturday currently. Saturday 21st, I want to say. No, it's Friday. Friday the 21st. So yeah, that is where we're at currently. So the next thing you'll see will probably be tomorrow morning when my dad's back maybe, and we've got the kind of finished product. So hopefully that is the case. Guys, we also have more progress on this bit that's above the stairs that we revealed yesterday. This bit that was above here was like another extra panel, and there was a frame that where the thing sat on. That is all gone now, so it's completely open, and it is wonderful. It should look much better once all the wallpaper's down. Not sure exactly how we're going to strip the wallpaper over there, but we'll figure it out. And it's all like high ceiling, and it would be nice if this light was moved maybe to like there. But then I think the stairs for the loft.
Yeah, they're gonna go up
Have
there
we spoke
anyway.
about that?
Yeah, we have.
I thought I was revealing something then.
No,
the stairs for the loft conversion will be going like up here above as well, but it should still have more head height than we had before. So yeah. Hey guys, it is now the next day, and I'm coming to you because the first thing hopefully is happening today is this greenhouse over here is going. Someone's coming to pick it up. Well, I think they're coming to dismantle it, and I think I'm going to give them a hand and take it away for us because we do not want a greenhouse. So after that, my dad should be coming back to finish off the ceiling, but we shall see. I'm just going to open up the gate for easier access, and you can just see me there, and then I will update you shortly. Old Bob the Builder's back. Probably very noisy, but he's sanding the ceiling. He's back. He's back at it. He's got this crazy machine that it just sands and sucks straight into the Hoover. It makes no mess. Might need to invest in one of those. Okay guys, so the greenhouse people that came to pick up the greenhouse have been and gone. I helped them, but it was a pain to actually get it apart. It was like really old and like rusty, like screws and nuts and bolts and stuff. The glass was like 90% good, but it was just so old, it took so long to get apart. All the stuff from inside the greenhouse is here, which is a bit annoying because they obviously only wanted the greenhouse itself. So we have kind of like an empty, and like, look how bad this is. This is our neighbour. Hope they're not watching. But we need to get a fence put up here because their garden is just like, yeah. So yeah, we're left with all this, but we are getting a skip, I think, in a week or so. So most of this stuff can go in a skip, or we can try and take it to the dump, because I think me and Lucy are going to do some dump runs. She's not home at the moment, but she'll be home soon. And also, let me quickly show you the progress of the living room. Okay, so Bob the Builder has been back again today, and he has put a second coat of the filler on all over the joints and all the holes where the screws go and stuff. So he's coming back on Monday to sand all of this down. He was sanding it down earlier, and then he realised it's probably best just to give it a second coat and then sand it all down. So he's going to do that on Monday, and then he's going to do a mist coat all over the top and get it all perfect. So our next jobs in here will be, me and Lucy tonight need to look at coving, to get coving up obviously around the top, because that has to be done before painting the ceiling with the actual colour that we want. And then after that, the next job I think is going to be getting the floor up. So this floor is obviously in terrible condition, as you can see. It's got filler all over it. We've got so much stuff in here though. So at some point we're going to have to move the sofa elsewhere, get the floor up, and then we're going to have to put the flooring down, the new flooring. Then the skirtings need to go back on. And now I'm pretty sure, I'm going to have to speak to Lucy again, but Dad has recommended getting lining paper for the walls, just because of this red that goes around the whole living room, basically. That is from the dado rail that they stained when they had a dado rail on here, but that will come through pretty much all of our primer and paint and stuff, because we're going with quite a light colour, and that's quite a dark red. So we might have to get lining paper, the whole thing, and then finally we can paint. Because then we're basically left with a complete shell, like an open canvas almost, like white ceilings, like the colour we want, walls will be painted, skirtings will be on, floor will be down, and then we're basically done. We just have to get the light fitting replaced and this light fitting replaced over here, and happy days. And we're also getting new windows. I think new windows are all being done on Tuesday next week. So a lot going on.
Okay guys, so that's going to be it for this episode.
Episode 2.
As you've seen, we've got a lot done and a lot more has happened, but we feel like we don't want to cram it all into one episode. So we're going to end it here. And then in the next episode, you're going to see things like the ceiling being finished in the living room. We've got, what else?
New windows
will be put in.
And more progress on the bathroom as well.
Loads more.
More demolition as well. That's what you really want to see.
There is going to be some demolition. We are going to take out part of the kitchen.
Yeah.
To allow just some more space for things, because we're getting all these deliveries, we're running out of space.
Yeah, we are.
So, yes, hopefully you will enjoy the next episode as much as you enjoyed this episode, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and make sure you like the video as well, and make sure you follow us on Instagram if you haven't followed us on Instagram, which is right here.
Yeah.
That's the name, so make sure you go follow.
Yeah, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.